Hello everyone, I'm Upuli Warnakula. Today I'm going to show you some tips on dining etiquette. I believe that this will be useful to you in your day-to-day life. Without further ado, let's start the session. Let's talk about napkin etiquette. How do we use a napkin? Do we place it on the lap or do we use it as a bib? Which way is correct? We don't use it as a bib. That's wrong. We place it on the lap. That's the correct way. In case if you need to go away from the table, you keep your napkin on the chair. Once you're done with your meal, you leave your napkin on the table. In case if you have something on your face, if you need to clean that, you will not wipe it. You will dab it. Not wipe it, you will dab it. Let's talk about soup etiquette. First thing, do we eat soup or do we drink soup? The correct way is we eat soup. So how do we eat soup? The wrong way is we eat inwards. Inwards, that's wrong. The correct way is we eat outwards. You need to scoop it outwards. Once you're done with the soup, you do not keep your spoon inside. You need to leave it outside. And when you eat, you need to eat from the side of the spoon. Do not eat from the tip of the spoon. The correct way is you need to eat from the side of the spoon. Let's talk about buttering bread. Remember always, your bread plate is onto your left. Your drink is onto your right. So how do we butter bread? You tear off a bite-sized piece, apply butter and eat. Remember, do not cut or slice the bread. And you will get a separate butter knife for this. In case you don't get a separate butter knife, you can use your regular knife as a butter knife. Let's talk about wine. When you pour wine, do not pour it to the top. You need to pour it 1/3 of the way up. Now, how do we hold a wine glass? Do we hold it like this? No, that's wrong. We hold it from the stem. Let's talk about the usage of cutlery. Your fork should be in your left hand. Your knife should be in your right hand. Hold it like this. Keep your index finger like this on the fork and the knife. Cut it, eat. There are two ways to use the fork and the knife. Continental style and the American style. The continental style, you use both the fork and the knife. American style, you use both the fork and the knife to cut the food and place the knife on the plate, switch the fork to the right hand, eat. When you're done with the meal, you need to keep both the fork and the knife together on the plate at 6 o'clock or at 4 o'clock. In the middle of a meal, if you need to take a break, you need to place the fork and the knife on the plate like this. Let's talk about afternoon tea. Afternoon tea will be served in between 3 to 5 p.m. Along with the tea, you will get food items. It comes in a decorative 3-tiered tray. So the bottom tier, you get tea sandwich and savories. The middle tier, you'll get scones with cream and butter. Top tier, you get sweet items. So how do you hold a teacup? If you hold it like this, that's wrong. You need to hold it like this. And how do you stir? Do not stir it round and round. You stir it 6 o'clock to 12 o'clock. 6 to 12. And once you're done, you need to place it behind the cup. What about the tea bag? Tea bag should always be in the teapot. In case you get the tea bag in the teacup, remove the tea bag by using the teaspoon and place it on the saucer. Let's talk about things you shouldn't do when you dine. Do not keep the elbows on the table. Do not place your phone, car keys, handbags on the table. Do not apply lipstick. For that, you need to excuse yourself and use the washroom. Do not talk with your mouth full. Eat at a moderate speed. Do not smoke while dining. This was only a small part of dining etiquette. I hope you learned something today. Thank you. Bye-bye.